Right, hi there, this is Mr. Hardy here from PE, and I've got two helpers. I've got Hugh and I've got Finn. We're going to do a little PE lesson for you today on two skills. We're going to look at hand-eye coordination and we're going to look at agility.
For a start of a PE lesson, like normally, we're going to start off with a warm-up. In your warm-up, you're going to make sure that you work for roughly about 5 minutes at least to get yourself prepared, ready and focused for your tasks ahead. Now the first thing you're going to do is a pulse raiser. You're going to start by jogging on the spot, and then every 10 seconds you're going to sprint as fast as you can. Okay. Once you've done that, you're then going to jog for 20 seconds, and then you're going to sprint again for 10 seconds, and repeat that 3 times. Okay, that should get your heart rate pumping and your pulse raised. After you've done that, we're going to do some stretching. You're going to start down and work from your head down to your toes. You're going to do stretches for your neck, you're going to do stretches for your shoulders, stretches for your hips, stretches for your legs, the top half of your legs and the bottom half of your legs, and then finish with your ankles and your toes. With each stretch, we're going to try and hold that for about 8 to 10 seconds so that you really feel nice and loose, nice and ready and prepared to go and do your exercises and your activities. Now the first activity we're going to focus on is about agility. Now agility is your body's ability to change direction at speed. Okay, and our first question for you there is, what sport and activities would it be useful to change direction at speed? So have a think about those. You might do some of those already. Now your first task, okay, and you can do this with a partner, you can do this with a parent, brother, sister or relative. In your home or in your garden or in your street, you're going to stand about 1 metre apart. You're going to number yourself 1 and 2. Number 1 is going to start and they're going to move side to side, while number 2 tries to mirror and copy their movements and keep up with them. You'll do that for about 30 seconds. You can then stop and swap and try again, and try and beat each other. The plan is to try and lose your opposition. Task 2 is where you're going to set up some household objects. You're going to put them around your area. It could be your living room, your garden. It could be your street. Now you'll see in the videos that I've provided, we've used a Pokemon ball. We've used some cones. Ideally, cones would be perfect, especially if they're different colours. And you can even use random objects if you like. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to call out. You're going to time for 1 minute, and you're going to call out an object, and you're going to have to go and move forward and touch that object. They'll be about 2 meters apart. Now if you use the video that I've attached, which has got Hugh and Finn doing their attempt at this, okay, you can see a rough idea of how that's going to set up and how that's going to look. The final part of that, as well as the question I'm going to ask leave you with on agility, is how else could you improve your own agility?
Okay, so this time for our agility test, you can use any object. You can use cones, jumpers. We've got a dinosaur and a Pokeball as well. Hugh, you ready? You ready? Blue cone, go. And back to the middle, back to the middle. Pokeball. And back to the middle. White cone. Where's the white cone? Where's the white cone? Where's the white cone? And back to the middle. Dinosaur. And back to the middle, back to the middle. Quick, 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 quick. Yellow cone. You've got 2 choices. And back to the middle. Orange cone. Orange cone.
Orange? Oh, I think
and stop. Okay, for the second part of the lesson, I'm going to do some hand-eye coordination skills. You can use a range of different sizes of balls, whatever you've got available. You could use rolled up socks. You want to start with the biggest size that you've got. Stand about just less than 1 metre away from a wall or a door, and you're just going to pass the ball off the wall and catch it. Okay, and you try and do that for as many times as you can in a minute. Then you'll work down to a smaller size ball and do the same and catch off that wall or off that door. As you get better at that and keep counting how many you can do in a minute, you're then going to make things a little bit harder. For the last time, is you're going to throw it with one hand off the wall and catch in the other hand, and go with one hand and off the other hand. A few little tips and hints as well. If you throw it up higher, it's going to take longer. You're going to get less chances to catch the ball and not as many attempts. And if you throw it too low, you're going to drop and the ball's going to hit the floor. If the ball does hit the floor, pick it up and go again and see how many you can do in a minute. Okay.
Now the final thing I'm going to leave you with as well is an extension task. I want you to try and think about and create some ways to improve your agility and your hand-eye coordination, now that you should know what they are. These tasks are really important, and they make up a large part of what we teach you in school when we look at your fitness. It will also help you massively with all of the fun activities and sports that we offer at the Hermitage.
Okay, Year 7, that marks the end of the transition video series. We really hope that you've enjoyed them, that they've reassured you a little bit, and that you've had some answers to the questions that you may have had. We appreciate we probably haven't answered them all, And if over the summer you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to email the transition email address, which is transition@hermitageacademy.co.uk. Thank you for watching these videos every week. You've met some really important people. Mrs. Hardy, your head of year, is so excited to meet you on the first day, on Wednesday the 2nd of September. Only you and sixth form are in that day. You'll get to meet your form tutor, you'll get to meet the rest of your form, and it's really exciting, and we're really looking forward to meeting you all on that day. So have a lovely summer. Please don't hesitate to contact with any further questions. Take care, and we'll see you soon.